Hello there, my name's Alstrom, and you're watching my Fire Red series. This would be part 2. Last time we got our journey started by, of course, getting our first Pokemon from Professor Oak, being Oxalis, the Bulbasaur. I had to take off my glasses there. Oxalis, I'm gonna look up how to pronounce this later, but this is our Bulbasaur. As you can see, Jolly Nature, level 6 at the moment. And yeah, we were given the Pokedex here to try and complete our Pokedex. So I'm going to quickly go over the Pokedex. The Pokedex in Fire Red and Leaf Green is the most thorough and probably the most organized of any Pokedex in any Pokemon game, in my opinion. There's different modes. So one is the normal numerical mode, where you could just scroll down and see all Pokemon that you have seen. Like here's Pidgey, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. Because we actually physically own a Bulbasaur, you see we have its information such as its weight, its height, its footprint, and its Pokedex entry, which for Bulbasaur says, there is a plant seed on its back right from the day this Pokemon is born. The seed slowly grows larger. So, of course, if you want to get the data for the other Pokemon, you gotta catch them. The starters are a bit interesting because you can't catch the starters. You gotta trade them or get them through other means. So, as you can see, it breaks down the Pokemon by category. So you can see there's rare Pokemon seen in urban settings, rough terrain settings, and such. So it can be really specific. So grassland Pokemon, of course, Bulbasaur will show up for that, as well as for forest Pokemon, you'll get a Pidgey. And for mountain Pokemon, you'll see a Charmander. So it breaks down the Pokemon based on which habitat you'll most likely encounter them in. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You could also search for them with different modes here, and you can just close the Pokedex. So yeah, definitely the most thorough Pokedex out of any Pokemon game, I think. So, figured I would show that. Yeah, that's it for the options today. So we're going to continue with our journey, head north out of Pallet Town, and head to Route 1. So there's 2 Pokemon you can catch in Route 1. Hopefully this will be the second one we haven't seen yet. No. Okay, so now that we can catch Pokemon, I can talk about them more in detail because you may want to catch some. So Pidgey is a normal flying type. I believe that level 4 is the highest level you can catch this thing at. Pretty good Pokemon, not gonna lie to you. Pretty solid Pokemon. Pidgey is usually one that first timers will use on a team just because it's there, it's cool looking, and for the story campaign, which is pretty much the only thing you'd be able to use these Pokemon for, because there is no competitive scene for Pokemon in Fire Red and Leaf Green anymore, as far as I know. It's pretty good. It'll get you through the game. It can do what it needs to do. Bulbasaur is going to level 7. Leech Seed. It's a normal flying type, so that pretty much only gives it an advantage in that Ghost type Pokemon cannot attack normal type Pokemon. So Pidgey is very good against Ghost Pokemon because Ghost Pokemon can't touch it with Ghost type moves. Other than that, pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. And yes, okay, here is the other one of note. Rattata. Rattata is level 3 for us here. Rattata is kind of interesting. I'm going to go over this soon, don't worry. Rattata is a pure normal type. It'll stay normal when it evolves. It's pretty generic. It's not a bad Pokemon. Don't get it twisted. People tend to assume that if a Pokemon is commonly seen, it's automatically going to be bad. Not the case. This Pokemon's evolution is actually pretty good. I would say definitely catch one, just not now. I'll get into why you want to catch one later, but, pretty decent Pokemon all around. Good first ones, of course. Back here in Viridian, I'm going to go heal real quick. Okay, so now that we've done that, we haven't really gotten a chance to really explore Viridian City, because the last time we were here was just for an errand, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go in here. In this little humble abode, let's see. It appears to be a school of sorts. Okay, be sure to read what's on the blackboard carefully. What's that? This blackboard lists Pokemon status problems during battles. Which topic do you want to learn about? Okay, so I don't need to read this. I know what these do. If you play Pokemon, you know what these do as well. But if you don't play Pokemon, I could go over them for you. So, when you're battling a Pokemon, there are chances and opportunities for them to inflict status conditions on each other, and status conditions affect how the Pokemon can perform in battle. So these are all the status conditions. SLP stands for sleep. There are certain attacks in this game that'll put an opponent to sleep. If your Pokemon is asleep, it can't move. It will not be able to attack until it wakes up. The PSN status stands for poison. This status doesn't affect any of your stats on your Pokemon, but your Pokemon will slowly take damage over time. And there's two versions of poison. There's regular poison and badly poisoned. Regular poison, you take a normal set amount of damage every single turn. However, if you are badly poisoned, the amount of damage that the poison will do will increase every single turn. Because of this, if your Pokemon is badly poisoned and they're in battle for a long time and you don't heal them, your Pokemon is guaranteed to die in 8 turns because the poison damage is going to rack up. So bear that in mind. There is a difference. Only a certain number of moves can inflict badly poisoned, and I'll point them out as they become relevant. PAR stands for PAR stands for paralyzed. Basically, this status ailment dictates that the speed of your Pokemon will be halved. So your Pokemon, if it's a fast one, it's going to be slower. And also, there is a chance that your Pokemon will not be able to attack because it is paralyzed. But it's not all the time. BRN stands for burn. Similar to paralysis, burn affects a stat, but instead of your speed stat, burn affects your attack stat. So your physical attack stat goes down by half if you're burned. I'm not sure if special attack is affected by this. I don't think it is. And also, similar to poison, with burn, you will take burn damage every turn, but there's no such thing as badly burned, so you don't got to worry about that. FRZ is probably the rarest status element in the game. You're probably not going to see it, but worth noting anyway. FRZ is frozen status. Pretty much what that means is your Pokemon's going to be frozen solid, and similar to sleep, it's just not going to be able to move. There are certain moves that can actually thaw out a frozen Pokemon. So, for example, there's a move called Sacred Fire, which only one Pokemon, as far as I know, can learn it. We're not going to get into that this game, but if you hit a frozen Pokemon with Sacred Fire, they'll thaw out. Other than that, frozen status is pretty rare because there's no move dedicated to freezing a Pokemon. It's just a side effect of ice type moves. But yeah, those are all the statuses. Ooh, I'm trying to, oh my god. Well, I'm trying to memorize all my notes, and I'm trying to be able to read text box as well. There is a microphone in my way, so it's kind of hard to read it. So yeah, those are status elements. Not that hard to remember. You'll passively memorize them as the game progresses. So let's see what you have to say. These Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. I suppose. Over here we have a body of water and a tree here. This tree looks like it can be cut down. Fortunately, we have no way to do that, so we're not going to be able to talk to that guy in there. Is there anybody over here? Yes. Let's see what you have to say. You want to know about the 2 kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Couldn't hurt. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Bit of foreshadowing. I can't talk. Let's see. Is this the city thing? Okay. Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest when I go. So it sounds like that's the place to be. Let's see what's over here. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Speary. T-Tweet. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easy to remember. I'll tell you that much. That's a Spearow, in case you're wondering what Pokemon that is. We'll get to her. We'll get to her later. Don't worry. Had to check something real quick. Okay, let's see here. Move on up. Well, now. Oh! Okay. So I didn't show this the first time when I came here. How could I not show that? So pretty much this path that we're on, if you keep going up north, it takes you out of town. So before your first visit to Viridian City, if you tried to go up here, this guy would have been blocking the path because he was passed out. So now that he's had his coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch Pokemon? I suppose I'd better show you then. Wild battle in the middle of a city. It's a Weedle. Alright, so this guy is basically going to show you how to catch Pokemon. Go into your bag, go to the Pokeballs bag, pocket I mean. Select your Pokeball, use it. And yeah, you throw it, and then it catches the Pokemon, believe it or not. It'll catch them. Gotcha. Weedle was caught. See, it catches them. It's not a secret. There, now let me tell... There, now tell me, that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. Here's a new item in this game, the Teachy TV. Also exclusive to this game. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. So, yeah, fun fact. So, as I mentioned earlier, this guy would have been blocking your path your first visit to Viridian City because he would have been sleeping because he hadn't had his coffee. In the original version of this game, in Japan, he's passed out because he's drunk. But of course, Americans, we don't like that in our video games. So he gave us an item called the Teachy TV, a television set that is tuned to a program with useful tips for novice trainers. So as you can see here, you can select different tutorials. This is an item that only showed up in Fire Red and Leaf Green and never made another appearance. For obvious reasons, it's pretty repetitive. Fire Red and Leaf Green does hold your hand more than most Pokemon games, so not as badly as Sun and Moon. Anyways, let's see. Let's see. Teach me how to battle. I'm just going to show one of them just so you can see what it looks like, because I'd never seen anyone show this off. And it shows you a unique NPC that you never see in the game. Hey, all you trainers out there. Hello, trainers. Come on, let me hear you. Hello, trainers. It's me, the Pokedude. Today, the Pokedude's here to tell you about how you can battle a Pokemon. I can't read today. So you're out for a stroll when suddenly a wild Pokemon appears. It's up to you to smartly use your Pokemon and their moves to reduce the opponent's HP to nothing and claim victory. I'll show you how to do that in person and for sure. Alrighty, here goes. Keep your eyes glued to the Super Pokedude show. So yeah, he's just gonna go through a battle tutorial. As you could see, that's the Pokedude. He sends out a level 15 Rattata. The speedier of battlers gets to attack first. It looks like my Rattata was faster than the Pidgey. The battlers take turns attacking and reducing each other's HP. Pretty boring, of course. I'm only showing this because every playthrough I see never showcases the Teachy TV, so, you know, just to show it off. My Rattata reduced the foe's HP to 0, so it wins. The Pokemon that took part in the battle gets experience points. When a Pokemon collects enough experience points, it levels up. Leveling up makes your Pokemon stronger than before. Well, did you get that? Even if your Pokemon's HP falls to 0 and it becomes unable to battle, not to worry. Just take it to any Pokemon Center and heal it. Alrighty, be seeing ya. Remember, trainers, a good deed a day brings happiness to stay. The end. So yeah, that's the CGTV. If you want, you can, on your own time, look at the other tutorials, but I'm not going to do that because that's a waste of time. So, moving on. Let's continue. Let's finish up going through Viridian City and we'll press onwards. Oh, this is a new kind of building. Viridian City Pokemon Gym. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. So it seems that the gym is closed. If you try going around, the door won't open, of course. So that's a bit interesting. Let's see what's over in this direction here. If you go up here, actually, way over here, this is super slow, you can get a potion. Of course. Now let's see what's out here. Route 22, it would appear. So Route 22 is, of course, the route west to Viridian City. of course, you don't have to come here at all. I'm here because there is a Pokemon I want to catch. Not you. But there are 2 new Pokemon that you can catch on this route, so I guess I can highlight them real quick. This Pokemon is Mankey. Mankey is a pure fighting type, and fighting types are super effective against normal types, rock types, steel types, ice types. They're a good type to have on deck. Of course, there's Rattata, but, you know, we ain't gonna pay too much attention to Potato. The other Pokemon, believe it or not, is a Pokemon that I want on my team. So, hopefully, I can find it. If not, you know, cool. I can catch it at another point. I'm not gonna waste too much time trying to look for it, but if I can find it, that would be super cool. I should go over what Leech Seed does, actually. Yeah, that would be smart. Oh well, level up. Level 8. Come on. Give me what I need. You're not what I need. This isn't what I'm looking for. Alright, I guess I'm gonna cut this until I find it. Hey, look, it's a Pokemon. Okay, this is a Spearow. This one's level 3. The max level you can catch in this route is level 5, but they have a 10% chance of showing up on this route, so, you know, I want to be careful. So Leech Seed, this is a good time to showcase it. Basically, it's like a trap move where it'll sap a little bit of HP every single time, every turn. Pretty good move to have. That didn't work. Yeah, so I wanted to catch a Spearow for my team. Spearow is a normal flying type, but I like Spearow better than catching Pidgey because Spearow just has better stats. You know? It just does. There we go. Caught it! That is team member number 2. So, let's see. It busily flits around here and there. Even if it is frail, it can be a tough foe that uses Mirror Move. Kinda weird that it directly mentions a move in the Pokédex entry. What kind of a nickname do I want for this thing? Let's see here. I gotta rack my brain. Woodstock. Let's take a look at good old Woodstock here. Okay, game lagged out of it. So, a serious nature. Let's pull up the good old chart, see what serious nature does. So, okay, so serious nature does nothing. So, Spearow has a really high speed and physical attack, so, you know, pretty good. It also has a really good ability, Keen Eye, prevents loss of accuracy. So if a Pokemon's using a move that's going to prevent it from, well, actually, let me rephrase that. Accuracy is a stat that all Pokemons have, but it's a stat that you can't see, so it's something that only exists in the battlefield. Accuracy is basically what percentage of the time your attacks are going to land. If you have a low accuracy percentage, you're not going to hit. So there are moves that lower accuracy, so your Pokemon will have a harder time hitting. Spearow's ability prevents that from happening. I'm going to go heal real quick. I accidentally hit the L and R button. So if you hit the L and R button at any point in the game, you can pull up this menu. Greetings, this is the help system. Call me up whenever you need help by pressing the L and R button. The help messages change to suit the situation, so check them often, please. So, yeah, I didn't mean to show that. I guess because I triggered it by accident, yeah, tapping L and R will bring up this menu, and it'll help you out if you need to do things like, what should I do in this situation? What should I be doing? And all that. So yeah, that's what that is. Again, it's only in this game. This game holds your hand a lot, literally. So there's some unfinished business we have out in the second route, and what I'm doing here is a little risky, but we're gonna try it anyway. If I see a level 5 Spearow, I'm gonna cry. So hop on this path here and move forward. Hey, Alstro, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Yep, rival battle number 2. This one's optional. You don't have to fight him here. You can keep going. He'll have 2 Pokemon at this point. He will have caught a Pidgey. Level 9. Pretty goodly leveled. Goodly leveled. He's higher level than me, so, you know. This should go swimmingly. I'm gonna growl with my Spearow so I can give my Bulbasaur a chance here. But yeah. So, this fight's pretty tough. Don't expect to win it. Just don't. It's really difficult. Ooh, accuracy. That's an example. Sand Attack lowers accuracy. If I had my Spearow out and it used Sand Attack on my Spearow, it wouldn't work because its accuracy can't be lowered. But, of course, Bulbasaur doesn't have the Keen Eye ability. I am getting my behind handed to me. And mind you, I lowered this thing's attack. So, I'm going to use a potion. Now, look at him. He's mad. Anyways, so don't anticipate me using items too much on the battles. I want to avoid that as much as I can. I'm gonna allow myself for this one battle because this battle is actually pretty hard, and I'm kind of not making it easy on myself. Okay, Charmander. This is going to suck. It's level 9, and I'm pretty sure that at this level he has a fire move. Sure as hell ain't using it, but I'm pretty sure he has it. He's also faster than me, so that's not optimal. Let's see here. I've gotten him down to yellow first. That's a good sign. Actually, I wonder... Actually, no, that's stupid. Alright, down goes Charmander. Bulbasaur's gonna get another level. I was gonna see if I could try to set this up so I could have Spearow go in there and get the kill, but there's no way. Oh, you just lucked out. I did luck out. If I didn't have any potions, I would have been screwed. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. So what I was employing there was a way to actually train up your lower level Pokemon. If you start a battle with your lower level Pokemon and then switch to another Pokemon, both of them will get experience. This is a good way to train up your weaker Mons. So if we go over here, Pokemon League front gate. Let's see what's in here. See what's the deal. Only truly skilled trainers are allowed through. You don't have the Boulder Badge yet. Rules are rules. I can't let you pass. So it seems this place can't get through here quite yet, so we'll have to worry about this another time. So if you want to get back to Viridian City really quickly, you can just hop down to this bottom path, and it'll take you straight back. Alright, back here in Viridian City, let's go ahead and leave. So we have everything we need. We have 2 or more Pokemon, and this sign says Trainer Tips. Catch Pokemon and expand your collection. The more you have, the easier it is to battle.
Hey, a little bit of post-commentary here. I realized that this video is actually running pretty long, so I think this would be a good point to end this part here. So, thank you for watching the second part of the series. Next time, we will be heading to the other end of Route 2 here, which takes us to Pewter City. See you then. Take care.